Hello and what's up YouTube? It's NikoleBourgeois and welcome back to the channel. I feel like it's been a little minute. It's been a little hot minute since the last time I was on here. I actually filmed a couple of videos in the last week or so, but I didn't like them per se, so that's why I didn't upload them. But today, if you have read the title, I'm talking all about Accutane. Yeah, girl. So if you want to see how my first month on Accutane went, stay tuned. So if you do not know, quite a while ago I posted a video basically doing like a 5-minute face beat, and I've been having a lot of trouble with acne on my cheeks. I was getting really like cystic big pimples on my cheeks. In the past, I've always been someone that's not really like struggled with acne, but I've gotten it throughout my life, when I was in high school, and even in my older adulthood, or not older, in my adulthood now, I'm still getting acne at 29. My acne kind of leveled out, I would say, around 24, 25. I really wasn't getting breakouts anymore, and I knew how to take care of my skin, and I really enjoyed skincare. And then about 25 years old, 26, I got the next one on birth control. And honestly, people are like, well, why did you get birth control? Because I ain't doing it. And really and truly, I got it because my insurance covered it. And I felt like, I don't know if some of y'all feel this way, but I feel like when you like get on birth control, it's like you grown. No, that's just me. Maybe 6 months to a year after I got that birth control is when I saw like huge flare-ups on my cheeks, and my cheeks wasn't really ever an area that I got breakouts on. It was always like the center of my forehead or around here, and I mean, they were big red cystic pimples. And I actually went to the dermatologist before, and like around that time, like 2016, and they put me on doxycycline, which is an antibiotic, and I hated it. They were gigantic pills, and they would give me heartburn. They would mess with my stomach, make me nauseous. So I really hated taking them. And so I was also on tretinoin cream, which was a topical cream that I would put on my face at night, which kind of irritated my skin as well. So I stopped taking those, and basically my skin was kind of okay for a while. And then I would say last year, maybe in the earlier parts of the year, is when it started to pick back up, and my skin started to flare up again. And so I did go to the dermatologist again, and we started on spironolactone, and I don't know if I said that right. Even a nurse, I can't even pronounce drug names. And we started the tretinoin cream again, and it was doing all right, but it wasn't really like doing anything. Really and truly, I was still getting like big gigantic pimples. So she was like, let's start Accutane. And I was somebody that I was like, I watched a lot of girls on YouTube take Accutane, and I just never really wanted to take it, just because the side effects and because of the commitment, because doing Accutane is a really big commitment that you have to make regarding your appointments and your lab work and all those things like that. So I was never somebody that wanted to take Accutane, but she suggested it, and she was like, it's really gonna clear your acne right up. So here we are. There's only 2 significant things that I could say I've experienced while taking it. The first one, and obviously it's the biggest side effect, is dryness. Oh my God. I'm somebody that had really oily skin before, and this Accutane is making your girl Sahara Desert. All in here is super dry. It doesn't look like it now because I sprayed setting spray on, but all my skin is just super dry all the time. So really big on moisturizing now. That was not something that I ever really had to worry about because my skin moisturized itself. But moisturizing my lips, little baby Jesus, my lips are so dry all the time. So I'm using Aquaphor, I've got chapstick, literally I've got little lip balms everywhere, in my purse, in my work bag, in my car, here, there, everywhere. It's like I cannot have enough chapstick. Two, I was always somebody that was never like, it's a bad thing, but I was never a big water drinker. Now I've got to have water all the time. In my last couple of videos, I don't know if y'all noticed, but I did add clips of me drinking water because it's just like I have to, like, I guzzle water now, and that's never been something that I've ever done. But I mean, I knew that was a known side effect. I just didn't realize how much of a side effect it would be. But my doctor did recommend, when I did go for my 1 month follow-up, to just moisturize multiple times a day. And the second thing that I experienced while I was on Accutane, and I'm somebody that doesn't really suffer from anxiety. I mean, everybody has mild anxiety at certain times, but for maybe like a week or so, when I first started taking it, I had this kind of like anxious feeling. And some people are gonna be like, what does that mean? The best way I could describe it is almost like when you have butterflies in your stomach, or if you're like on a roller coaster that's about to do like a big dip, and how your stomach kind of drops a little bit, but it like never drops. So it's like you have that constant like unknown feeling in your tummy. And then like behind my eyes, it felt like I wanted to cry. I wasn't sad about anything, but it's like, you know, like you feel like you're gonna cry, but nothing comes out. And so yeah, that was like a big thing that I saw that I didn't really like because I'm a very happy person, and I love to joke around and everything. And so for me, like having to deal with that anxious feeling, kind of like your nerves are bad, that's something I don't really deal with on a daily basis. It's kind of like very rare do I have any anxiety that I can't deal with. I mean, practically never. So, but my doctor, he told me he's really not too worried about it. Always being cognizant of those things, and if you feel that way, stop taking the medication and get help. And so I haven't experienced that at all. So my doctor did say he was comfortable with upping the dose, and I don't really have that anxious feeling anymore. And I mean, when I did, I just kind of breathed through it, and I mean, it's just really something I just dealt with on my own. But if you feel like it is too much for you, I would definitely speak up and speak out, and definitely get help and reach out to your doctor. And I'm not telling anybody to get on Accutane, because you have to go for monthly pregnancy tests. Now I already know I ain't pregnant, but it's like I gotta go and tell somebody that I'm not pregnant. So yeah, so you have to go and do that. You have to get blood work. Then you have to go on an iPledge system that basically says you have 2 forms of birth control, because if you do get pregnant on this medication, it can cause severe birth defects. That's one of the biggest things why they don't want you pregnant, and why they want you to basically verbalize and actually have an action plan of not getting pregnant while on this medication, which I truly honestly understand. It's a serious. So with that being said, that is pretty much all I experienced while taking Accutane for the first month. I will keep on updating you guys as far as my journey is going, but I will say my skin looks pretty good. This side has cleared up a lot. This side, we're still working on it. My doctor did say that was pretty abnormal, Usually he said it's common for people for the acne to get worse because it's pushing out, but mine got better, and he said that was kind of abnormal. So I don't know, maybe my treatment time might be shorter because of it, who knows. But yeah, so I hope you girls enjoyed this video, and I will see you girls in the next one.